Hi Aries, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com, and this is your monthly horoscope for July 2012. Aries, we start this month with your ruler Mars, which is going to be activating your seventh house. Now, your seventh house is a house of partnerships, it's a house of business collaboration, it's a house of relationships, and serious contractual agreements between two people. Now, Saturn has been there in this house for about a year and a half to close to 2 years, and it could have been causing some amount of seriousness in you. It could have caused some amount of slowness, that is, with regards to any business collaboration that you might have been trying to forge. It also would have taught you some lessons. Saturn is a hard taskmaster, and the moment it moves into any particular house, and it has been in your seventh house for about a year and a half, it's a long time, and it could have taught you some very hard lessons. But now, with your ruler Mars coming and activating it, this is a time wherein that you will be relooking at your partnerships, you will be relooking at the collaborations, at the business partnerships that you have either forged or you're about to be getting into. I think somewhere Saturn being there has toned down the rashness or the impulsiveness of how Aries would normally react in a situation otherwise, and some particular partnerships and some collaborations which may not have served you well could have also come to an end for some of you. Starting off this month, when Mars activates this particular house, it's a good time to be relooking at your business partnerships. It's a good time to be relooking as to what is it that you would really want, or what is it that benefits you out of a business partnership, especially. This also has to do with serious contractual agreements between two people. So it would be wise to have a relook at all the clauses that are there involved, and also try not to rush into think, Aries. I think with like I said, with Saturn being there, I think it has made you far more accountable for your actions, and you are no longer happy just running into things and just signing papers, and somewhere that Aries optimism and that Aries impulsiveness, or that sheer positivity of just thinking that everything is going to work out well no matter what, has been dampened a bit by Saturn being there, which I think it'll just make you more prudent. So that is quite all right. Around mid-month, try and be a bit careful, as there's a conjunct between Uranus and Pluto, and it could cause you to act a bit rashly. It could make you do things in a sudden way. So try not to react too much. This especially has to do again with a business partnership and a collaboration. So try to be very careful about the reaction that you have. Try not to act immediately upon it. Try and absorb it and think about it for some days. Even if it is a particular news that you get which may not be so pleasant, and you could have been expecting an alternate answer, and it could have to do with a business partnership with an acquaintance or also with a friend. But the universe is cautioning you just to move on and not react, not to be impulsive. It won't do you well. Tremendous breakthroughs are possible in your projects and your collaborations if you're able to state your case calmly, Aries. So the trick this month is to watch out for your communication. Be very clear, be concise, and the most important thing is stay calm. Be very, very careful about what is it that you want to communicate and how is it that you're communicating. Pay more stress onto the presentation piece of it. And this is what will get, or rather clinch the deal for you this month. Try not to, just react. So try to think through it very carefully. We also have a Mercury retrograde mid-month, and a Mercury retrograde normally cautions you not to sign any new papers. So if it has been an ongoing deal, however, so if conversations have been on for you for the last couple of months, it's quite all right. And again, the conversation or the communication has got opened. It is quite all right to go ahead. But if it has to do with an absolutely new contract, if it has to do with a new project that you're getting into as of now, the universe is cautioning you, rather Mercury is cautioning you to be careful. Also, besides the spoken communication, it is also the written, whether it is through an SMS or it is through an email. Double check as to what is it that is being said at this point of time. There can be some amount of a travel delay as well. Mercury also causes some amount of a chaos as far as transportation is concerned. So there could be some last minute change of plans. There could be some delays, nothing major really. Mercury retrograde really, it is not, it is nothing bad. A retrograde planet cautions you to relook at the particular area or the house that it is focusing on. And since Mercury is a ruler of communication, transportation, it is a good time to be relooking at the plans that you may have. It's a good time to also be relooking at your plans, revising and revisiting them. Saturn normally, whenever he leaves a particular house, he leaves a little gift behind. That is a gift from the taskmaster for all the lessons that you have learned. So Saturn is going to be leaving you feeling very confident. It is going to be leaving you, with the sense that I have seen it all and I can go through this as well. There's going to be a lot of increase in a self-worth, and you're going to be feeling very confident despite the odds or despite the situation around you, which I think is it's a key thing. It's very, very important that irrespective of how the planets are moving, it is how it is that you are able to hold on to things despite it all. So Saturn, you have complete planetary support. Saturn is going to be giving that gift for you. There's going to be some amount of a news that you're going to be sharing with your cousins, with your siblings. Some discussions seem to be going on. It could either be plans that you're discussing to forge a partnership with an extended family member. It has to do something to do with a family person or an extended family person getting into the business aspect of it. There seems to be some kind of a collaboration that could happen, and it's a good thing for you. It will be a good start. However, like I said, ensure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. Around end of the month, we have you again going out and presenting your ideas with a new vigor, a new confidence, and you are going to be securing some good projects as well. The tarot message for you this month, Aries, is strength. Strength is a card. It literally translated, it means to be drawing on your inner reserves, on your self-worth, on your self-esteem, on your self-confidence. If it is literally translated, it also means somebody very kind, somebody very loyal who will come into your life, or maybe who has been a part of your life, but he or she will stand by you now irrespective of whatever that person is. It also indicates that you will be coming across somebody who will also be very generous. He or she will help you in your project or your business venture, and it's a very fair-minded person that the card indicates. Sometimes this card of strength can literally also translate into a pet who's giving you his or her own unconditional love, healing you, loving you, and comforting you. So have a great month, Aries. I'll see you again in August, and thank you so much for watching.